Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Victoria and welcome to Pembroke Beauty. So today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. And if you're my sister, happy birthday. You're a teenager. How exciting. Anyway, so happy Valentine's Day, you guys. I hope your day is beautiful. Obviously, this is going to go up after Valentine's Day, but retroactively, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys had a great day. I am at home because it's a Sunday. And I am doing not that much today, and I figured I would film and show you how I get ready to spend my Valentine's Day inside my house, because I want to feel cute and do some makeup, but I am also not leaving. So yeah, I just figured I would do a catch up. There's been like a couple new things going on in my life, and I figured I'd talk to you guys while I do my makeup for Valentine's Day. So yeah. Let's start. So I'm going to start with my face, and I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Concealer. You guys know I love this concealer right now. That has not changed. I still really like it, and I'm going to keep using it. So what did you guys do for Valentine's Day? Obviously, like I said, this is going to go up after Valentine's Day. So what did you guys do? Did you do anything? Did you make anything special for dinner? Are you going somewhere? I know a lot of people are going places. I, for one, am not, but that's a personal choice. So do you guys go out somewhere for dinner? Are you not doing anything? Are you just watching movies at home by yourself? Are you doing like a little spa day? Are you taking like a nice little bath and reading a book or something? What are your plans? Last night we made chocolate covered strawberries, which I have never actually personally made. I've just eaten and bought already done ones. Back when I was in high school, actually, Tyler actually made them for me, like by himself, and then gave them to me as a present, which was so nice. So he kind of drove that ship yesterday and showed me how to do it, because I had never like melted chocolate or anything like that. Obviously, you can see here I had like a nice big pimple thing going, so now that I put that concealer on top, it looks horrible. So we'll just have to ignore that. But yeah, so he kind of walked me through like how you'd make it, and it was not that bad. I had pre-washed the strawberries, obviously, and he was the chocolate melter, so I didn't have to do that and potentially ruin the chocolate or whatever, which was good. And I was the dipper. And maybe I'll insert some pictures if they turn out cute, but yeah, it was kind of fun. It was a little stressful because I felt like we had to like go kind of quickly, so I was nervous that it would like I wasn't going fast enough. But we put like little sprinkles and stuff on them, and they're pretty cute. So because it's still super cold here and we still have like snow on the ground, they're actually sitting out on our deck in tinfoil, just staying cold because the pan is too big to put in our fridge with everything else in there. So yeah, so that's what we did yesterday. And then I think today I'm gonna go in with this combo, my Butter Bronzer Essential Pure Nude Highlight. It's a classic combo if you've watched my channel for a while. I started watching this one girl, and I can't remember her name, but maybe I'll put her on the screen. But she's from Scotland, I think. I could be wrong, but I didn't know that. I just like followed her on Instagram, and I was watching, I like came upon one of her YouTube videos, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that accent. How fun. I don't know if you guys know this, but my stepdad is from Scotland, and I have like step relatives that live there as well. So hey, if you guys are watching, what's up, guys? But yeah, so I had a good kick out of her accent in her video, and she's very talented. So if you guys don't watch her or know about her, go ahead and check her out. But yeah, so I'm going in with this combo right now. I'm just going to bronze up the face. Like I said, I'm going to just be staying at home today. I bought steaks because I think the last time we had steaks was like the first time I had a steak in like, I don't know how long. And it was for our anniversary, our 10-year anniversary back in December. So, and they turned out so good. So I don't know, I feel like I've talked about my garden before, but I do thoroughly enjoy plants, and it's something that I've like more recently as like a homeowner gotten into. I'm trying to decide what blush I want. Hold on. I'm gonna go in with this Milk Makeup Werk Lip and Cheek cream blush. It's really pretty. I got this, I don't know where I got this. Maybe I got it as like a free sample. I think it was a free sample. And it's a really pretty, like, kind of neutral tone. So I'm going to use that on my cheeks today. But yeah, so as I've gotten into gardening, obviously I can't garden right now unless it's inside. But I do have a gigantic, I'm so proud of her. I have a large rosemary plant outside of our front door. And it's just, okay, for those of you who do not know this, because I didn't know this until after the fact. So rosemary is an evergreen, which maybe I should have known that. It's one of those things I've never really thought about, but they feel and they kind of smell like pine trees. So I guess I should have known that, but I didn't. And regardless, that means that they winter over. So my rosemary plant that I planted like 3 years ago in the summer is still living out front of our front door, like right now, and it's just covered in snow, and it's gotten so big, and she's so happy out there, and I really, really like her, and I love rosemary. And so the last time we made steaks, Tyler used the rosemary from out front and then like a big hunk of butter and some garlic, and that's how we made the steaks, and they were literally the best steaks I think I've ever had in my entire life. Like, that sounds exaggeratory, but I'm not exaggerating. They were so good. And yeah, so I was like super into that. I think they still have this palette, and I'm going to use it because I really like it, but don't judge me because it's a mess. It's a Dream Sequence palette from Colourpop, and I'm going to go into, oh my god, it's so hideous. I'm going to go into this shade and this shade. This palette is intense, but I like this shade because it's so intense, but I like this one because it's so pinky, and it's Valentine's Day, so I kind of want a little bit of pink. And so we'll probably do that kind of same deal today. And yeah, if you do not like a glittery highlight, don't get this one, but I do for certain occasions, like today. Love me a nice glittery highlight. Ugh. Stunning. Okay. So yeah, so I feel like I only had 1 cup of coffee today, but I feel like I'm on like 8 cups because I feel like I'm whipping through topics. But you know what? It's been a while since we chatted, and I'm glad to be filming today. I missed you guys. I hope you're doing well. Sorry that my last Valentine's Day tutorial was like so quiet for most of the time, but that was kind of an intense look, and I was struggling to like talk and do simultaneously. But hopefully you guys liked that video. I freaking loved how that makeup turned out. I thought it was so cool, so I hope you guys liked it too. Oh, I like this. Ugh, stunning. So yes, we're gonna have steaks tonight. Maybe we'll watch a movie. So we have been watching Hannibal. Okay, I want to talk about some TV real quick. So I did not watch, don't judge me, I did not watch as a child the Winx show. I'm going to do my brows real quick, and I'm going to use the Colourpop Easy Breezy Brow. Oh my god, you guys, you haven't, go ahead and buy this right now. So I never watched Winx, the like cartoon show, but I saw that they came out with a Winx like real life action show. And I was intrigued by it. It looked like something I would like. And I got like 2 episodes in and was like, I literally can't watch this. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Did you guys like that show? Did you watch it? Because I was super not into it. I really wanted to like it, and I was just like not here for it at all. But I don't know that we've talked about this. Have you watched Bridgerton yet? Because if you haven't, oh my god, it's the best show ever. It's so good. It's definitely an adult show, but it is so freaking good. And I mean, it was #1 on Netflix for a while, like recently, so I would be surprised if you haven't watched it or at least seen like a thing of it. But it's like kind of a period romantic type show, like Jane Austen-y but not. And oh my god, it was so good, and I freaking loved it. And everybody that I know except for my mom like loved it, who watched it. Oh my god, it was so good. So yeah, highly recommend that show. If you have not watched it yet, or if you were like on the fence about whether or not you wanted to watch it, go ahead and watch it, because oh my god, it was so good. I cried, I laughed, I was angry, I was upset, I felt angsty, I felt love, there was heartfeltness. Oh my god, it was so good. Yeah. Okay, so I know I just did a palette. I know I just did a review and like tutorial with this palette, but I have to use it again. It's so good. So this is the Stone Cold Fox palette from Colourpop. I will link the wedding makeup tutorial that I made with this palette right there. Go ahead and check that out if you have not watched it. I was obsessed with how that turned out, and you guys seem to really like it too. So thank you guys for your support on that video. So this is what it looks like inside. Oh my god, it's so stunning. And I'm just going to do some neutral looks with this today. Feeling a little smoky. So I might do a little smoky look with it. And I did not talk about this. I just want to talk about it real quick in that video. But like, I don't know if you can really tell, but in this palette, it's like by row. You can it has like a color story kind of. So like this row is more pinky. This row is more neutral brownish. This one is definitely more gray toned. This one is like more traditionally like cool toned silvery black gray. This one is a slightly more cool tone version of this row, and then this row is more like purpley mauve. And it's kind of hard to tell like here, but in person you can really see that, and it's nice because you could almost do like a row for your makeup and that would work. So I think I actually may kind of play around in this row more today than any of the other rows, but we'll see. I haven't decided yet what I want to do. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this big fluffy brush into the shade right here, which is called Ghost Town, which is like kind of a mauve-y toned gray brown. Kind of like a taupe, I suppose, if you will. And I'm just going to buff that into my crease. So yeah, so Bridgerton was incredible, if you ask me. So good. And with that being said, I finished that, then I tried to watch Winx and I hated it. And then I ended up finding this show called Firefly, which I haven't seen that many people talk about. And it has Katherine Heigl, and I don't know who else is in it, to be very honest with you. And I don't know what it is about Katherine Heigl. I just feel like I kind of hate her, and she's probably like not that nice of a person. That is not founded in any factual thing. I just get that vibe from her, but I like her in the show. And I really actually like the show, but it's one of those where like I kind of started out not really being that into it, and like the longer I watched it, the more I've enjoyed it. So it's kind of about like these two friends who have been like friends throughout shut up who have been friends throughout their life, like these two girls who have been best girlfriends for like their entire life. And I'm just going in with this pencil brush into that same Ghost Town shade and just putting that on my lower lash. And like kind of walks you through their like life story and shows you like what they're doing now and their life, and it has like references to the 70s and stuff like that. And it's actually a pretty good show. But again, it wasn't one that I immediately fell in love with, as opposed to Bridgerton, which I was like immediately into. So if you're like into that kind of thing and kind of need a new show to watch, I would suggest you start with Bridgerton. But if you haven't watched Firefly Lane yet, I would watch that. Or try it and see if you like it or whatever. But I do like it. And I've seen a couple people like on my Facebook talk about how they liked it. So it's not just me, but it is pretty good. Then I want to go in with the slightly smaller brush. Actually, I want to go into the Elizabeth Mott blending brush. Don't mind that this is purple, it's just stained that way. And I'm going to go into this shade here called Obsidian, which is like a slightly more deep tone plummy gray shade. And I'm going to put that into my outer corner as well. Oh, so then Tyler and I started watching Hannibal, which I had heard only good things about because like my mom watched it and it was pretty big on television like a couple years ago when it first came out. And to be honest with you, when we first, and I read all the Hannibal Lecter, like Silence of the Lambs, Red Dragon, Hannibal Rising, all those books are incredible. If you are a reader, I would highly suggest you read those if you like kind of like intense horror or like scary whatever. I mean, I don't know if I would say that they're horrific, but it's kind of that genre, I guess. I don't quite know what you'd consider it to be. Probably horror is the best way to put it. But they were really good books, and obviously if you haven't watched all of the movies, like other than Silence of the Lambs, like Red Dragon, Hannibal Rising, and Hannibal, just Hannibal, is the last one in the series, is so good. And Anthony Hopkins will forever be the best Hannibal in my opinion. However, this show is very good and I do like it a lot. Actually, it took like 3 or 4 episodes to get really into it and like see things start happening, and he's like kind of more involved. But yeah, it's very good and we both really like it, and I'm kind of slightly addicted to it now, and we watched like 3 episodes last night for it and I really enjoy it. So if you're somebody who is into that kind of type of show, it's kind of crimey, but it follows kind of the story of Hannibal. Yeah, I think it's worth watching if you are interested in that storyline and like those characters. It's very well done and it's very like mind trippy and I like it a lot. So yeah. Okay, so now I want to go in with this slightly smaller brush. This is a Luxie 121 brush. And I want to go into this shade right here called Drama Mama. And I'm going to kind of intensify the depth on the outer corner. Yeah. Oh, this shade is pigmented. So yeah, so we're watching that right now. And it's very good. And with that being said, I started reading a new book because Tyler got me 2 books because I had seen the one on, do you guys know Belle Jordan? She's also a YouTuber. She's pretty famous. But she doesn't really put out that much content anymore because she's like pursuing a tattoo career. But with that being said, she put up a story on her Instagram about this book called The Ninth House. And she was like, this book is so good. I really, really like it. And I had just finished, I think I told you guys, I was reading the Twilight book. What is it called? It's the one that was written from Edward's perspective. And honestly, it was painful to get through. I really wanted to like it more, but it was kind of painful to get through. He was just very whiny the whole time. But I did love those books when I first read them, so I was interested to see what it would be like from his perspective. If you're questioning it and you are like a diehard Twilight person, I would say go ahead and try it, but it is slightly painful and it took me a long time to get through because, yeah, stop whining, Edward. Jesus. I'm going in with this brush into the same exact shade, and I'm just going to rim my lower lash line with it. With that being said, I had talked to Tyler about it and he ended up buying me the Ninth House book. However, I have not started reading it yet because my mom had told me about a new Stephen King, I don't know if it's like that new, but it's newer, newish, I guess, Stephen King book that came out, and I think they have a show as well, is what she told me, and it's called The Outsider. And so I started by reading that one because I wanted to see how that was. And I really like this book, you guys. If you are somebody who's into, I would definitely say this is more like true crime horror kind of mystery kind of novel. It's very good. Very, very good. I really like it. I struggle to read because I fall asleep so quickly because I'm tired all the time. But with that being said, I do thoroughly enjoy this book and I am moving quickly through it. It's not like the Twilight book where it's taking me 18,000 hours to get through it because I kind of hate it, but I also want to finish it because I've now bought it and now I feel like I need to get through it. It's not like that. I really like it, and if you are interested in something like that, I would definitely suggest you check that out and read it or watch the show. So I'm gonna go in with this. Wow. I'm gonna go in with this brush. I'm gonna go into the shade Caving In, which is so beautiful. And I'm gonna put that on my lid. And I think this is gonna be stunning. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so pretty. Caving In. So yeah, I really like it and I highly suggest it. So check that out. Let me know if you guys have read it or watched the show down below and let me know what you thought about it. Like I said, it is intense, so if you are somebody who's like sensitive about that kind of stuff, just be aware. But I like it a lot. And I'm not like that deep into it because like I said, I do still struggle with falling asleep during reading because it's very soothing for me and it's just like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna close my eyes now. So don't ruin anything, but it's very good. Okay, so that gave me some fallout, so I'm just going to brush off any of that shimmer before it gets stuck. But I like that shade a lot. I think that's pretty. Okay. Then I want to go in with this little pencil brush. And I'm going to go back into the shade Drama Mama and Obsidian and kind of mix those together and intensify right near the lash line. So the other thing that's been going on is they started up, so I think I've told you guys before that I coach high school volleyball, which obviously the season would be in fall typically, but because of COVID that got canceled back in fall, but they have started the season back up now for us to have like a spring season, quote unquote spring season, I suppose. And yeah, so I was a little hesitant, to be very honest, at first because it is slightly scary still, and you know, vaccines are still kind of few and far between, so it is a little worrisome. However, we had tryouts yesterday and they went very good, and I am excited. I missed the girls and I think it should be a fun season as long as we stay safe and healthy, so hopefully that will be the case. But yeah, and my sister is playing club volleyball right now, and like I said, she turned 13 today, which is crazy to think. Oh, so I thank you guys so much for the love you guys have shown my Killstar video. That video has done so well on this channel, and I'm so excited about that because I really liked filming it and I really liked everything. So I did return like 2 or 3, maybe 4 items, and I have gotten like money back for it, and I purchased a couple other things in place of that. So when I get those items in, my question is, do you want to see like a part 2 haul for that, or are you not interested? Because I kind of want to film it for you. So let me know if you would be interested in that, or if you like are over it and don't care anymore. Let me know what you think and what you feel. So I'm going to go in with this brush right here, and I'm going to go into Dreamer, which is just a white with like some light shimmer in it, but it's mostly matte. It's not really a shimmer shade. And I'm just going to use that right up at the top of our brow to put up there and kind of wing out so that we can kind of clean up the edges of this. And we'll blend that out so it's not so harsh looking. Okay, just wait. I know it looks wild. We're going to take our face brush and use that right at the end here, so it looks less crazy. And then we'll go back in with our big fluffy brush with nothing else on it, and we'll just blend out those edges. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see that video or not. A part 2 to my Killstar haul, or if there's like a different brand you want me to do a clothing try on haul for, please tell me, because I really enjoyed making and buying new clothes. I can't justify it unless you guys want it. So, because I'm not really going anywhere, you know? I mean, So it's not, I can't really say like, oh yeah, I definitely need that. So I would like some external support from you guys. Okay, so with that, I'm really liking how this how this is turning out and looks. And I want to go in, I think, with actually a little bit of silver, because I think that'll be kind of fun. And I want to go in with this brush again, and I'm going to go into Magnetic Moon, which is literally so stunning. And I'm going to put that kind of like in the inner part of our, oh my god, that is intense. That's so pretty though. So I'm going to kind of like blend that in. I'm actually just kind of putting it right over top of the caved in shade that we had. This shade is intense and pigmented and buttery and smooth and stunning. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Wow, that's stunning. And I'm kind of pulling that up so when my eyes are open you can see it a little bit. And I'm going to put that a little bit under the eye as well. Then, before I move on and finish this off, I just wiped that off, and I'm going to go into this shade right here, So Fine, which is a light pink shimmer, and this is very pretty. And I'm just going to kind of blend that on over top of the silver on the inner corner. So it has kind of a pinky hue. And I think that's it, you guys. So I'm going to hop off camera and add some lashes, and I may put some black into my waterline, and then I'll come back and do lips, and I think we're done. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just did my did little half lashes, and I set my face with the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. So I'm trying to decide a lip. I just put one on, to be honest, and I hated it. So now I'm not sure what I want to wear. I'm kind of like, do I want to go bright pink? Is it too much? Or should I do a nude? I feel kind of lame doing a nude, but maybe it would be best if I did a nude. I don't really know. Maybe I'll do a nude. Because I had a deep red and it did not look good. So, okay, maybe I'll go in with the Riot Velvetine. This is one of my favorite nudes. And it's kind of like a warm toned nude. So I think I like that. I'm gonna put the Roundabout So Juicy lip gloss on top, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so that is the finished look. I really like it, and I'm excited to wear it for the rest of the day, just in my house. But yeah, I think it's really pretty and so smoky and dramatic, but also so neutral, you know? Yeah, I really like it. If you guys did too, definitely give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you enjoyed hanging out with me this morning and chatting about life. With that being said, make sure that you follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, and please subscribe to this channel if you are not already. What are you doing? Join the party. It's so fun. You can hang out. I'm thinking my next look will be my purple look for my rainbow series, which I will link right here. I'm pretty excited about that. That will be the completion of our rainbow series, and I love purple makeup, so I'm pretty excited to do it. So definitely stay tuned for that. With that being said, I kind of want to like take this on like a real quick kind of sad turn, because I think that it's important to talk about. So recently in my life, luckily not super immediately, but a lot of people that I know have been passing away recently, and I have heard of more and more people being affected by that. Not that it hasn't been problematic already with the pandemic existing for like the last year already, almost. And I just want to give my condolences to anybody who has lost any family members or friends or anybody important in their life, because it is very serious and it's very sad. Anybody who is struggling or has been struggling for like the last year, because they do understand and it is difficult. So yeah, I just wanted to send that message out there to let you guys know I feel it too, and we'll get through it, but it is hard and I'm sorry. So with that being said, I'm gonna go. Like I said, sorry, we had to take a sad little turn there, but it's importante to talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Make sure you subscribe, follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe, make good choices. Bye!